Hi guys, it's Dave and Kathy from Big People Little Changes. I know we're a little bit behind on our weekly check-in. We'll talk a little bit more about that a little later on in the video. There's a good reason. But let's not waste any time. Let's find out what the scales have to tell us, shall we?
Sounds good.
Hi guys, it's time for my weekly weigh-in. Step on that scale. And we're up 281.8. Not all that surprising. We went out for dinner this weekend. But we will try to do better next week.
Hi guys, it's Dave's turn to weigh in. Let's see how I did. $491 even. Pretty much stayed about the same, plus or minus a fraction. Not really surprising, seems we missed some exercise and went out for dinner. But we're going to buckle down and get back on top of this. Talk to you soon.
Okay, so we both went up a little bit, but honestly we're not very surprised about that. One of the reasons is that we were out this weekend going to dinner for a friend's birthday. But we don't mind that. We're okay with that. Part of making little changes and making sustainable changes is that you still have to be able to go out and celebrate sometimes. You have to be able to enjoy life as well as, extend it.
That's exactly right. We all know there's no calories in birthday cake. But nobody else wants to go to a restaurant with all your good friends and everybody's ordering steak and hamburgers and fries and whatnot, and you're over there with a kale salad with a side order of hay. That's not fun for you. It's not fun for anybody, and you end up avoiding those social contacts that are necessary to keeping a balanced lifestyle. And that's what we're all about right now is balance. We want to keep our diet in balance, which is why we're not approaching this with any of the fad types. We're not going keto, we're not going Atkins, we're not going intermittent fasting or anything like that. We're balancing things. We're reducing portions, reducing calories, increasing nutritional value of everything we're eating, all of it in balance. We're also balancing that with more exercise, which unfortunately this last week we also did fall down a little bit on. We had a home improvement project that ended up being a lot more work than we anticipated, and taking a lot more time. But on the flip side of that, we did get some physical activity in. Kathy was up a ladder putting up shelves most of the weekend. I was on the floor assembling those said shelves. We also had to walk around the Home Depot and Walmart and stuff like that, getting supplies and stuff that we would need so that we could get those shelves together and get them up the way we wanted. So we definitely did get some exercise in the execution of our home improvement project. The fact that we didn't get to yoga because we were doing that, I guarantee you we burned more calories on those shelves than we ever did with that DDP yoga. Doesn't mean we're giving up on it though. We are going to recommit ourselves to it this coming week. This week's been a little bit off as well. As many of you know, I've been unemployed for the last 9 months, but as of the 21st of January, just this past Monday, I've started a new job working for our regional government. So, yay, happy paychecks again. But it also means that there's been a lot of stress. We haven't known what my schedule is going to be like, so we didn't know when or where we were going to be able to fit things in. My first day back at work, after nine months off being a homebody, it was a bit more exerting than I expected it to be on Monday. I was exhausted. You went in for training thinking I was going to spend all day sitting in a room learning how to do my new job. No, there was touring the building and checking out all of the facilities and stuff like that, as well as starting to learn what my new job is. I was in bed by 9:30 on a Monday night. Those of you who know me, that doesn't happen. I'm a night owl. I'm midnight to 2 a.m. So 9:30 in the morning means, or 9:30 at night rather, and I'm in bed snoring means I was knackered. for lack of a better term. But as the weeks progressed, we've gotten a better grip on what my schedule is going to be. So we're sitting down, we're reassessing how our goals have been working, how they're going to fit with our new lifestyle and our new schedule demands. And we're going to reassess and put everything back into play starting this next week.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
And one thing that we are thinking is to make more time for those home improvement projects. We see the value in them both for just having a nicer home and, they are giving us natural, inherent exercise and getting us out of the house, getting us moving, getting us more active in a
domestic sense.
And in a way that's just doing life rather than sitting down and following a video. And I think that's something that I think we both want to continue doing and keep pushing at and keep making our home nicer, and it's good for us psychologically and physically, and it's worth also making time for. But it does kind of conflict with our original schedule for the yoga. Something else that actually inadvertently cost me a little bit of exercise this week was that it was brutally cold out. So all of my dog walks were much, much shorter.
Poor dog didn't even want to put his feet on the ground, let alone Kathy putting hers out there.
He was doing the freezing paw hop after just a few minutes, so we turned around and went inside every time just after he pooped. We did not get much walking in at all. He didn't want to stay out, I didn't want to stay out, and it was brutally cold.
Exactly. So this next week is back to normal. We're going to relaunch ourselves with a renewed sense of commitment, and we'll keep you guys in the loop along the way, okay? So I know this week was late. It's Wednesday. You're getting our check-in. Next week will be on Monday, hopefully again. We'll talk to you then, okay? Keep up the good work until then.
Night.